Minister, I just want to focus on the 2.5 minutes I have in relation to children and young people in relation to the public health emergency that we've gone through, and it's taken a terrible effect on that kind of cohort. And I think the report this week from Generation Pandemic by the Irish Youth Foundation kind of painted quite a stark picture in relation to disadvantaged children and the pandemic. And one of the aspects of the report was children and young people that have fallen out of the school system and probably fallen out of certain kind of groups that they would have had. And usually when that happens, not all the time, but sometimes they fall into kind of darker forces in society. And them darker forces will educate them, but they'll educate them in a different way and use them, abuse them, and use them for usually criminal enterprises. And that has been obviously kind of compounded by kind of, where young people gravitated towards certain things. That was generally suspended over the pandemic. And social inequality, in my opinion, is one of, if not the greatest detriments to anybody's mental health. If you're living in poor housing and you're in situations that's the inequality is compounded, that can be extremely difficult on somebody's well-being and their health. And that's one thing that we need to kind of address. Just in relation to cuts to youth services, since 2010, now it has been addressed over the last couple of years. There's been enormous cuts to youth services, and that has a hugely detrimental effect in relation to communities that had, that engage with young people. And it's important to kind of not malign or alienate young people. We have to kind of be very, very proactive with them and be positive with them, because sometimes it's very negative society sometimes, but young people, are the cause of everything, because we were all young people at one time and we all done certain stupid things that we kind of probably regret in our kind of later years. But that's the whole idea about growing up. So it's important that we give the positive aspects about kind of well-being, but the issue around young people that fall through the cracks and fall through all the kind of the systems that they have, that is gone, and that's really important that you address that. Thanks.